My name is Kim Hegwood. I'm an estate planning attorney here in Houston, and one of my specialties is helping families that have children with disabilities. This is a huge passion of mine as my youngest daughter became physically disabled at the age of 14. Hopefully today, some information that I can give you will help you and your family. There's two types of power of attorneys that parents need to be aware of. There's a medical power of attorney. The medical power of attorney comes into play whenever someone can't make their own medical decisions. The other one is a statutory durable power of attorney that handles the legal, financial portion of your life. Who pays the bills, who takes care of those sort of things. The combination together is what prevents guardianships. However, in order for someone to sign power of attorneys, they have to have capacity. So the doctor has to be able to determine that if a child is borderline as far as whether or not they can have capacity or not capacity, uh, then the doctor can usually make that determination. But that's the factor, is you have to have capacity in order to sign one. And it's one of those things where you want your children to do as soon as they turn 18, because now they're adults and you don't get to make all the decisions for them anymore. Medical power attorneys that you download off the internet don't have any HIPAA language in them. So without that, you can't access the child's medical records. And while we use the term child, it could be an 18-year-old, it could be a 25-year-old, it could be a 50-year-old, but as a parent, they're always our kids. Special needs trust can do a lot of things for your family. One of the beautiful things about having a special needs trust is that you can have large sums of money in there, and your child will still benefit from government benefits that they couldn't get otherwise. It helps protect money so that the child can continue to get government benefits, because there's a lot of benefits out there that if the child themselves had money, they wouldn't be able to get. And to me, that's important, because a lot of insurance doesn't cover things. So a lot of parents, even with having health insurance, they still have co-pays, deductibles, large sums of money goes out for medical care. And so it's real important to set the trust up so that way it gives you the ability for family to put money away for your child in the future and not affect current benefits. And I think that's what's really important. I tell parents that a trust should be created as soon as you know that your child has a disability, because you want people to be able to contribute that trust as much and often as possible over the years. So maybe instead of, buying something the child maybe doesn't need, or you want them to put money in the trust. Maybe you have family members that would like to take advantage of being able to gift that $14,000 a year without incurring taxes. So you could be able to put that in there. You want to have it set up because you want things ready in the event that something bad happens to the parents, because you want to be able to move the assets into the trust to protect the child down the road so that they will qualify for lots of government benefits. We also want parents to set them up early, because we encourage them to go back to their parents and say, hey, I'm okay. Maybe you should consider not leaving me money, but leaving my share to my child's trust, because it's going to get expensive to take care of children with a disability. So everything that we can do to fund that trust, put money into it, to have money for the child's future is always a blessing. And so we give clients all kind of options on how you can fund that trust. And even with life insurance, fabulous tool to fund trust. Get it while you're young. Don't pay a lot of money for it. It's there when you need it. And truly, it can be, just life insurance alone can be a great resource to be able to fund that trust. But the trust has to be set up first so that you can make it the beneficiary of life insurance policies and annuities and retirement plans and whatever else that the parent has. We want them to be able to move that money into the trust easily. And one thing that most parents don't know either is that if you have a child with a disability and your parents need long-term care, what money they would be using to pay for long-term care, they can put into the child's special needs trust. And Medicaid pays for their long-term care. So it's a huge benefit to have it setting up early because lots of people can put money in it in a variety of different ways. And the goal is to have plenty of money because when it comes to our kids, quality of life is the most important thing. Making sure that they're okay, they're happy, they can have things, and they can enjoy life just as much as any other child. We want them to be able to have that. For any of your parents that would love to visit with us, we'd love to have you. You can call 281-218-0880 and get scheduled for your consultation. We have offices all over the city, so we can basically see you probably close to your home as much as possible. You can also visit our website at www.hegwoodlaw.com, and that's HEGWOODLAW.com, and we look forward to visiting with you.